So, Mineplex has returned. It's time to play it on this 18-year-old system. So this is kind of a showcase both of Mineplex in whatever form it's returned as well as just the mod pack that I've put together. So let's go ahead and add the server. Let's see. It is. All right, and there we go, Mineplex Alpha. And also, if you could not tell, my capture system is currently non-functional because I broke the connector on the hard drive power cable. Anyway, let's zoom back in there, try not to bump the tripod too much, and we wait. Shouldn't take too long to connect, hopefully. Okay, and it looks like we're just about to get in. Come on. Come on. It does take a moment or two. Oh, it froze. Let me in. It wasn't doing this before. Hey. Computer, are you okay? Did you crash? This is not normal. It is not responding at all to any key presses. Oh. Okay, so apparently it crashed. Wait. Okay, that's just that. Okay, I think there might be something up with this rather old 40 gig hard drive because its activity light has been solid ever since I turned the system on, and yeah, things are lagging and freezing up and all sorts of stuff that it was not doing before. Alright, let's give it one more shot here with the questionably working hard drive. Let's start the game back up again. And I'm quite sure that's not an issue with the absolutely equally ancient RAM and CPU either, because we still have plenty of that to spare for the most part. But I'm hearing a mildly concerning buzzing. Oh wait, no, that's just coil whine from the graphics card. But yeah, still, there's something that isn't quite working right anymore now that I'm home again after taking a week or two away. Why is AT... Oh wait, I was the one that opened AT Launcher again. Okay, let's close the old one. Oh wait, no, it's still here. What? Okay. I thought it crashed. Okay, so apparently I just got disconnected. Will it let me in? Come on, Mineplex. let this poor 18-year-old computer on. Oh, loading terrain. And come on. We're almost there. Almost there. We're in custom resource pack. Proceed. Woo! We're in. I knew you could do it. So yeah, this is Mineplex's kind of sort of relaunch after being shut down last year. And yeah, I several months ago purchased one of the ranks that lets you be on the alpha server. Apologies if I'm not really talking all that clearly right now. I'm just kind of wandering around the room, not really doing much. Anyway, so yeah, this is the 32-bit only CPU. We've got not that much RAM allocated, but we got some very nice performance still. And that's all part of my Minecraft Potato Certified mod pack that I put together. Link in the description below. So anyway, here's Mineplex, and it's the good old lobby that we all know. Also, if it sounds like I'm very close to the microphone, that's because I am. I am literally just kind of hovering right above the microphone right now. So we've got the store. It's like there's a new in-game currency. Games, Cake Wars, Sky Wars. Yeah, so we got some good old games. So with the relaunch, not all of the games are coming back at the same time. It's kind of a staggered release for now, in that the development of some mini games have sort of been offloaded over time. All right, haven't played One in the Quiver for a while. Oh. Oh. That person is just going after me. Woo. Okay, got a bit of lag there. A bit more lag. Okay. Maybe this system isn't quite that great anymore. I mean, it was some pretty flagship hardware from back in the day. Got him. Oh, did not notice them chasing me there. Alright, here comes Euro Games. They've clearly got more experience than I do. I gotta say, One in the Quiver with only 3 players is a far different game than when it's got a ton of them. Someone's playing from mobile. I forgot that Mineplex has Bedrock crossplay now. I cannot see a thing. This feels like a new map. Where am I? I cannot see! There we go. I should probably turn up my video brightness. Hold on a moment, let me turn up my video brightness. Brightness. Apply, done. There, now I can see a little bit better. Oh. Oh, I left my arrow, okay. I cannot see! Okay, just for reference, I am currently kneeling right now. I am looking at the screen like this. Oh, actually, that's quite visible from the phone. Okay, maybe I'll just watch through the phone screen instead. Oh, never mind, game's over. Anyway, let's try a different minigame. This monitor is... Okay, I can't really tilt it down any further. I know it doesn't really look that way on camera, but this screen is so washed out in person. Actually, yeah, now that I have it up at head height, you can kind of see just how faded the colors are. Alright. Plus, there's also, you know, the caveat that I just kind of suck at PvP. Alright. Let's see. What's next? Speed builders. Let's try some cake wars. Someone's asking for a refund. Yeah, you can see that little FPS counter up in the top left. Most of the time, the game is quite smooth, even for something running on, once again, I'm going to say it again, 18-year-old PC hardware. Oh, got some stuttering there for a moment. How many people do we have on? I think the game should be able to start pretty soon. One of the mini games I'm looking forward to is definitely Block Hunt. I really enjoyed Block Hunt on Mineplex back when it was still like regular, well, pre-relaunch Mineplex. And I'm on fire. Alright. Cake Wars. I've never played Cake Wars on Java before. I've only ever played it on Bedrock. Because, you know, that's kind of where it was originally. Okay, let's just buy some wool. I am not going to speed bridge because I do not know how to speed bridge. Oh. Did someone shoot me? Come on, is this going to capture or no? It's not going to capture, okay. Oh, wait, what? Okay, now it's letting me capture. Come on. How long do I have to stand here? Oh, okay. Looks like we've got server-side lag, that's why. This is taking an awful long time. Yeah, my ping isn't that bad, so it's... Oh, I think the server just crashed. Well, I guess that's the reason, one of the reasons why Mineplex is currently in alpha, not in a full release. uh, Folks like myself basically paid our way into being beta testers for the server. It's taking a while to reload that. Okay, there we go. Okay, what does it say? Connection encountered a problem. Yeah, okay. Looks like all the old parkour stuff is still around as well. That's nice. Alright. Weather survival? That looks new. Alright, so after we played a couple of older games, let's try a newer one. I do not remember ever seeing weather survival before. Ooh. New spawn. Chaos tokens? Well, this is going to be interesting. Okay, how does this work? Weather tokens, apocalypse. Ooh, acid rain. Is someone dying out there? Someone is dying out there. Oh, the roof's being eaten away. Okay. Ooh. Ow, ow, ow. Oh. Oh no. Walt ripped me. Oh, just before the next one as well. Oh well, I guess I'll watch. And it looks like with rain effects, we really drop our FPS. Oh, there goes the house. Yeah, the particle effects are definitely putting a decent load. Oh, we're actually GPU limited right now. Yeah, our RAM usage isn't that high. Our GPU is consistently in the 80s and 90s as far as percentages go. I think this is the first time that I've actually seen a GPU limited scenario on this system. Well, that was an interesting game. Weather tokens. Oh, that's to summon the natural disaster. Okay. How much battery does my phone still have? I don't want to run it. Okay, 80% battery. Still got a lot of time that I can record. I like how the game lags the most while loading resource packs and not really anything else. There we go. Alright. Oh, Carl the Creeper is missing. All of them are missing. Okay. And it looks like the moving parkour is currently broken. Alright. So we did Cake Wars, one in the quiver, weather survival. Let's do some micro battles. I'm probably gonna absolutely obliterate my own team just from how incompetent I am. We'll see. Ooh, it's the lava parkour. Oh, okay, no lava parkour. It's just like slowly sinking down. I feel like it's slowly sinking. Okay. Oh, we get to spectate first. Okay. Oh. Okay. Got a bit of a cutscene. That was fast. I'm really bad at this. Oh. I miscalculated my jump and that was it. Unlocked whoops. This is an interesting map. Are there only going to be 2 teams then? Or I guess there can still be 4 teams, just the terrain's going to be quite interesting. Looks like there's going to be a lot of wood. Wouldn't be surprised if people are going to have to make pickaxes. Oh, we got an owner. Okay, I guess that was first blood. Yeah. Let's go back to hub. Yeah, as you can very clearly tell, I do not PvP. As far as Minecraft goes, the most that I normally tend to do with it is running it on increasingly deranged hardware, so yeah. I tend to find more joy in just getting the game to run at all. I do still plan on doing that whole idea of trying to speedrun 1.21 on this hardware though. Granted, I've only beat the Ender Dragon in survival legitimately, like, I think 2, maybe 3 times ever, so it wouldn't be so much speed running as it is just beating the game at all. And it looks like we've got server lag. Is this lobby gonna crash? I think this lobby's gonna crash. Yeah, looks like lobby's about to crash. I would not be surprised if it's due to just this influx of players here right now. Can we try going to a different hub? No, we cannot. Alright, let's disconnect, reconnect. I'll try maybe one more minigame on Mineplex, and then I'm gonna quickly fire up a single player world to show you how the performance is there, and then just as a comparison, I'll also fire up Fabulously Optimized, which is a different optimization mod pack that is not necessarily targeted at 18-year-old systems. Alright, looks like this lobby's fine. Let's do Sky Wars. I used to play a lot of Sky Wars in middle school, but then again, middle school was 10 years ago now for me. Also, I heard that the proxy issues for Menby Realms finally got fixed, so I think that should work as well again, finally. Oh, okay. I do have awful ping right now. Why do I have awful ping? Is it because of my crappy little Wi-Fi dongle? I think it's because of the crappy little Wi-Fi dongle. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to place that anvil. Ooh, that person got diamond armor. And we got a winner! What'd that say there? Yeah, please report bugs and issues. Yeah, I figured I'd lose. Alright. So let's quickly hop onto single player. Let's create a new world that has the same seed across both versions. Or both mod packs, I guess. Creative world, let's do SDF as the seed. Create new world. Give it a moment. A rather long moment. Oh, it crashed? It didn't do that before. Why'd it crash? Well, I guess you can definitely see what I'm running on right now. It's just the same setup that I've got that I was using before for like all that benchmarking earlier. Like, you know, Among Us ran pretty decently. Let's go ahead and close those. There we go. It could be that maybe it ran out of memory because there was a second launcher open, because these systems do only have at most 3 gigs of RAM. Give it a long moment. Gotta remember, this is all loading off of a mechanical hard drive. Not only that, but, you know, a mechanical hard drive that's quite old as well. I'll just be standing over, well, sitting down over on the other side of my room while that loads, so yeah, whatever. And it sure is taking its time, isn't it? Here, listen to some hard drive whirring. Oh, looks like we're gonna start the game soon. Let's put the phone back on the tripod. Man, it's been a long time since I've made a video this jank filled. Like, especially in comparison to my previous couple of videos with like the way overdone editing for an intro. Well, the video before my previous video. My previous video was literally just me recording screen capture and uploading that directly with zero editing. But you know what? It's fun sometimes to just kind of shoot everything in a single go and see what happens without any sort of planning on what to do. Alright, it's starting up. Just wait for it. There we go. It only took, what, 5 minutes? Okay, will it let me generate a world now? Okay, there's our ASDF world that it started to generate but crashed on. And yeah, you saw those other two worlds that are in that worlds list. It was able to generate worlds without crashing. Come on. It's moments like this where you can really tell that the CPU is quite old. Oh. Oh, it's generating. It's generating. You can literally see each pixel being loaded in. There we go. Almost there. It's moving. It's going. It's just taking its sweet time. How's the phone battery? 71%. Oh, that was quick. Alright, just gotta wait for it to load into the world now. Loading terrain. Still loading terrain. Almost in. Okay. And right off the bat, yeah, 0 FPS. It's gonna be like this for a while until the world finishes loading in. And this time, I'm pretty sure that's the CPU that's holding things back, because the hard drive activity LED is not really blinking at all. Also, my skin hasn't loaded in. Come on. Kind of just have to let it sit for a bit. GPU's at 10%, so it's very much the CPU. Oh, 106 FPS now. Yeah, see? Oh, down to 14. Okay. Yeah. Most of the stutter when it comes to single player comes from world generation. So as long as you stay within chunks that were already generated, the stutter tends to be pretty okay. But yeah, it's gonna be a struggle to try and beat the game like this. Which way did I come from? There we go. Yeah, now that the CPU is catching up a bit, we're seeing some very nice frame rates. $147, $172, $200 plus. Like, if it weren't for the initial world generation stutter and, you know, all these invisible blocks from the chunks not loading in fast enough, I would personally say that this would be pretty indistinguishable from playing on a maybe low-end, mid-range modern computer. Yeah, so swimming around in water is fine. There's not really any stutter there. I can fly around perfectly fine. It's just, you know, once again, invisible blocks from the chunks not loading in fast enough. And to be fair, running Minecraft Bedrock on this system also has a very similar effect on Windows 10. Anyway, just real quick, let's show off the video settings. So we've got 8 chunks render distance, 8 chunks simulation distance. That's basically the most important thing, really. Just making sure that you can see that on screen. Yep, okay. And we're just using the default resource packs and stuff. And now it's got to reload resource packs even though I didn't change anything. And then, yeah, as you can see up in the, and I bumped the tripod. As you can see up in the corner right there, we only have at most 768 megabytes allocated alongside our Core Duo, not Core 2 Duo, just Core Duo, T2700, which is a 32-bit only CPU running at 2.3 gigahertz. So later on, I do plan on returning to overclocking it a bit. And we've got Sodium Renderer, the 8800 GTX. Oh, that is a big stutter. Also, I love how the F3 menu just tanks the FPS. Like, without the menu, we've got consistently over 100 FPS. With the F3 menu, we half that to around 70 to 80. Oh, we got more terrain loaded in now. So, any kind of attempt to beat the game here would definitely require me to go pretty slow and steady as far as terrain exploration goes. Though, it looks like the chunks are starting to load in faster now, so I guess the CPU is finally catching up a bit. It's still not loading in that quickly. I'm guessing that this is probably just loading in everything within the region file first. Oh. That would explain why it's kind of loading in a square like this. Oh, ooh, big stutter. Something big must have just loaded. Anyway, yeah, so using the mod pack that I put together, once again, link in the description, you can play Minecraft on a 18-year-old PC with only 768 megabytes allocated. Once we save the world, we will, well, save the world, like as in exit the game. Unless you do mean or intend to read that as me I don't know, saving the world or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just go into settings. Show, yep, we got 768 megabytes allocated. And if we go to fabulously optimized, we've got the exact same stuff. Yeah, sure, let's get the latest update then. And I've already showed off vanilla Minecraft 1.21 in some previous videos, so I don't think that you really need to see that because it is a stuttery mess. And I remember there was this one specific tree as well in the test world that I had in that video where no matter what I did, if I stood under that tree, the frame rate would drop. Alright, we got the latest version of Fabulously Optimized now. Let's start that up. And if memory serves correctly, it will consistently and repeatedly crash upon world load, even if the world is already pre-generated. I'm not sure if it does that with servers as well. I do not remember if I tested that or not, but we can try hopping onto Mineplex again just as a point of comparison if I do manage to get in. And now we play the waiting game again while it loads. Still loading. I'm just like staring at the hard drive activity LED as it blinks away. Ooh, okay, there we go. It's loading. Slowly. Wow, this recording is almost an hour long now. There we go. Title screen. Options, video settings. Let's even this out to 8 and 8. GUI scale, let's turn that to 2. So then we're kind of evening things out. And everything else I'm just going to leave it at default. Wait, that's max shadow distance. Give me a moment while I check to make sure that I have the settings the same across both. I'm just firing up the mod pack on my main PC because it's got options override. So anyone who downloads the mod pack will also get defaulted to whatever handpicked settings it is that I made. Come on. There we go. Okay, render distance 8 chunks, simulation distance 8 chunks. Okay. Full screen resolution is whatever. All that's fine. Performance, chunk update threads. Yeah, okay. So everything else left at default. Wait, did I save? Okay, I saved, yeah. Okay. And let's go into multiplayer. Okay, yeah, I did not check or try multiplayer. Okay, let's see if I can get into Mineplex without crashing. Or if it's just a single player thing. It appears that it may be just a single player thing. Yep, it is just a single player thing. Oh, I just saw some interesting... Yeah, there was a graphical glitch there for a moment. Okay. Well, it's still loading the resource pack, so I'm gonna wait for that. And then we'll see if it's struggling still. Because right now it is very much struggling. Oh, did we crash? I think we're about to crash. And we crashed! Insufficient memory. Okay. So, fabulously optimized on this old PC. Cannot quite do multiplayer. It can kind of get you in, but if you got a resource pack, it doesn't look like it's going to have a very good time. I'll try joining Hypixel next. See if something that doesn't have a custom resource pack right off the get. Actually, no, Hypixel does have a custom resource pack, doesn't it? And then the server that I run also has a custom resource. Why does everyone suddenly start using a custom resource pack? Okay. Actually, wait. Does Hypixel have? I do not remember. I'll try Hypixel anyway. But, yeah, it looks like we're going to have to wait for it to load all over again. Okay, I just barely checked. Hypixel does not have a custom resource pack that you have to apply, so we'll try that next. I'm not sure if the settings will be saved properly though, so I'll also have to check those again. Almost there again. And we've just passed 1 hour long in our recording times. Okay, let's make sure that the options stuck. Okay, yep, they did. Multiplayer, let's go. hypixel.net. Okay. Let's see how it fares on Hypixel. Because I do know that the crashing was a bit of a fluke at first on the mod pack that I made. Okay, our FPS is starting to stabilize a bit. 21, 14, 3. And it immediately dropped like a brick. Alright. I would not say that that's all that playable. Let's head back over to Mineplex, see if that initial crash was just a fluke with the mod or with the resource pack. Nope. It just immediately crashed right then and there. Okay. Alright, and one last time we'll fire it up, and this time we'll try single player. Well, in the time that took to fire up Minecraft again, I got a snack. Okay, single player, create new world. Is it gonna crash right here? I feel like, okay. I thought it was about to crash again. Creative, ASDF for the seed, create new world. And now we wait and see if it crashes. I'll give it one chance to come back if it does crash, just like how I gave the mod pack that I put together a chance. Just like my mod pack, it is slowly inching along, pixel by pixel on the loading screen. So far it's been performing pretty similarly. Alright, 100%. Will it crash or will it let me in? Loading terrain. Hey, we got in! Okay, so it didn't crash. Ooh. Okay, gotta get over the world load stutter again, but it does seem like the stutter is not nearly as bad. So with the F3 menu open, we're getting about the same FPS as... okay. With the F3 menu open, we are getting pretty similar FPS to what the potato optimized, or potato certified mod pack gets, so we are seeing some stutter as we move around. More stutter than the other mod pack is getting, at least. And the GPU utilization is also much higher in many cases. Our memory usage is okay. Yeah, the stutter feels a lot more noticeable here. I'll try and do like some sort of side-by-side comparison. Oh, that wolf ran a whole lot faster than I thought. Okay, just walking around on the... Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say walking around on the ground. There doesn't feel like there's that much lag. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I will probably try throwing up like a side-by-side comparison. Just that then there's a little bit more direct way of telling which one has less stutter. Oh, I bumped the tripod, didn't I? I fell down my knee. But otherwise, it looks like the fabulously optimized mod pack is doing all right. It's definitely still stuttering quite a bit, but this version of Fabulously Optimized compared to the previous version that I was testing against. The previous version was the one that was crashing on world load, so I guess they must have updated a mod in the mod pack that was able to resolve that. Okay, so Fabulously Optimized works a whole lot better than it did last time. So I'm glad that I waited to record this video until after I got back from the national park that I was at, because it looks like they did improve it a bit. Chunk loading, that's not gonna really have all that much that can be optimized at this point, considering how weak the hardware is, but yeah, I'd say that this is okay. There's still definitely a lot of stutter, so hopefully that's something that can be addressed in a future release of Fabulously Optimized, but I'm relatively sure that they're not testing the mod pack against a system as ancient as this one, especially considering how this one is, you know, not exactly anywhere close to the minimum system requirements of the game. Like, having a 32-bit processor, it's not even supposed to be supported at all in the first place. Like, 1.21 being able to run at all is already a minor miracle, thanks to the fact that there just happens to be a build of Java 21 available for 32-bit Windows, courtesy of Bellsoft. Because on Linux, LW, or the lightweight Java game library, version 3, that does not have a 32-bit x86 version available anymore, because the build scripts were not updated. So the only way to be able to play Minecraft relatively out of the box without having to try and do some custom compilation magic on your own is to use Windows. And yeah, that's part of the reason why I'm using Windows 7 here. It's a little bit less bloated than Windows 10, to say the least. So it does help free up some CPU cycles because there's not nearly as much running in the background. And I could probably switch like something like Windows 7 Embedded Standard as well if I wanted to, and that would strip things back even further. Or I guess Tiny 7 if I wanted to strip things back even further beyond what Embedded Standard would do. But anyway, yeah, even after the train's loaded in for a bit, I'm still feeling a lot more stutter here. Well, we'll see. Whoa, take 4K screenshots with F9. Wow. Alright, well, that's that. So, if you use a resource pack on Fabulously Optimized at the moment, especially if you're using an 18-year-old computer like I am currently, it seems like you've got a guaranteed crash on your hands. But if you're not using a resource pack, then Fabulously Optimized 6.0.0 Beta 6 appears to work just fine. And Potato Certified 1.1 for Minecraft 1.1 also works quite well. And on top of that, Mineplex is back. Kind of. But only for people that bought ranks for now. But hopefully, once they iron out the bugs a bit, it'll see a full public release again, and then I guess maybe I'll try playing some mini games again. Because at the moment, the last time I played any sort of mini games was on Amenby Realms a year ago. Okay, yeah, that's a hour 15 worth of footage. Thanks for watching. I'm probably gonna clean my room. Alright, see y'all.